Hi, I wish this was going to be a snip snappy 3 minute short, but I found some of the newest information. I'm going to put it out there. Some of it includes very scientific words. So we'll go back and pull some of them apart on other episodes. So there's this PhD doctor, Dr. William Walsh, and he's written a book called The Essence of Bipolar. As soon as I can get a hold of that, I will, and get started on it. I don't know whether this is the right order, but some doctors have tried psychedelic medications for bipolar individuals. The other, and this is a very old technique, it's called electric convulsive therapy. And they use electrical charge very small to basically shake a brain up and see if they can get it on like another path. The problem with that is you can lose some of your memory, some of your short term, some of your long term. Not all of it, but that's one of the drawbacks. So Dr. Walsh has an institute, and of course they brought up nutrition. I hate to use these. We brought up that a lot. And in his science, he's looked at 1,500 bipolar individuals, and he looked into the mysteries of the cause. And 25 years old is the onset, but it can be younger and it can be older. It doesn't go away, so it's lifelong. I think I've said that already. Cycling up and down. Recent research is zeroing in on genetics, which I thought they were kind of pushing away from, but it looks like they're getting more specific on the genetics. Okay, so genetic disposition, neurotransmitters in your brain, which that goes back, I think, to what a lot of people used to say, but I'm going to look up some of these things and try to read his book, but it'll probably take me a while. So there's an oxidative assault and DNA damage. I never heard that before. Genetic mutation damage, magnified genetic predisposition. When you get older, it's more difficult to treat the illness, and its dangers, I think that's not the right word, are bigger than anxiety disorder, major depressive disorder, and schizophrenic disorder, which I would think, for all I've studied, that schizophrenic disorder attached to your physical health would be worse than bipolar disorder, but that's not what this Dr. Walsh has found. They looked at genomes, and genomes are like really tiny, and this is what AI is going to be really about. Even in cancer and other illnesses, if they line up somebody that's healthy against somebody who isn't, then they can compare what genomes are problematic. So he said there's 64 variants. Remember the COVID variants? That's only DNA now. DNA repair genes, if not working, that's something they're looking at. So DNA damage genes, they zeroed in on 15 damage weakness genes. And bipolar disorder has the strongest family history. I don't know of how many mental illnesses, but I'm going to get all about that. Gosh, I wish I could find what other pages I put it on, because this notebook is getting quite full. Okay, I think this is the end of what I read of him. I'm going to have to get into the book, and I'm going to have to explain to you all some of the more scientific terminology. So, this is something that was sad to hear. 75 genes show a weakness for cancer, and DNA damage, and 700 million is the amount of bipolar individuals worldwide. So I'm the all about this Snip Snappy Essence of Bipolar by Dr. William Walsh, PhD. You know I'll be speed reading it and getting the facts for us. So even though that was heavy duty, have a snip snappy day, and I only have a couple more vacation videos to make. Take care. Bye-bye.